wanna see me mad. I'll be coming with that payback. You don't wanna taste that. Don't wanna see me on attack. Trust me, you don't wanna face that. Adrenaline, I crave that. Yeah, you know I'm nasty. I'm about to be a savage. When I want it, you better have it. Nothing's getting past me. About to take this to the mat, and you'll be wishing you could take it back, yeah. Like an assassin, I'm praying. I gotta act or crave it. I'm coming after, I'm chasing. I'm gonna capture, erasing. Yeah, those who cross me, you'll be crossed off, cause I'm plotting. About to pop off, you can't stop me. Winning is exhausting, but I don't plan on stopping. As long as they keep talking, I got these bodies dropping. As long as they...
with the Value of Wrestling New Japan Rebound Podcast. I have a guest for you, folks.
Yeah, that part. Hey, man, shout out to Value of Wrestling. I'm right here with the Big Oos, San Jose. We're gonna shut this shit down. Love and respect, though, man. Value of Wrestling. Hello.
Man, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Hey, yo, what is up? What is up? It is your boy, Miguel Z, Mr. Z, Uno Supremo, right here again, doing what I do best, and that is bringing you everything under the sun, Japanese wrestling. I need to get my slides correct here because, man, oh man, there's been a lot of things going down. So there we go. All right, folks. So this is the Rebound Podcast, folks. We talk about everything under the sun, Japanese wrestling, and I bring it to you every week, every chance I get, just so you know you're caught up. Well, as always, folks, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know what is coming, and you know big things is coming. I've been a part of the Shootin, the Shiznit podcast as of late, doing their 5-minute time limit. And folks, it was a great experience, so please check them out. I know the link is below as well. This is my new folks over there doing it big from the Middle East. Your boy's always on there. I will be getting down and dirty with them later on in the year as we talk about the G1 when that comes up, because I'm ready for the G1. I got my guy who needs to win the G1. I had my guy last year. Well, that guy is with W now. But, you know, there's always a couple more. But, folks, we're going to go ahead and get into it, because that is why you're here, because we only had an NJPW versus DDT, Tori Yanu versus the Super Sadango Machine. Solid event. DDT Extreme title for the main event is Super Sadango Machine and Tori Yanu going to a count out. Double count out. 126 minutes, 32 seconds. 12th man tag. Bebop tag team. And Super Sadango Machine and Yo defeating Harashima, Mayo, Tagachi, Ishikawa, and Tori Owashi. 15 minutes, 10 seconds. Short, sweet, to the point. Folks, we're gearing up for the winner of the Best of Super Juniors to take on the man with the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. I am looking forward to it. I'm getting very excited now that things are starting to gear up. And we'll keep moving. We will keep this ball rolling, because that's what we do here, folks. Pro Wrestling Noah. Pro Wrestling Noah, obviously, you already know who's there. We show mad love and support to Titus Alexander, the son of Big Ugly J.D. Bishop. Again, folks, real quick on that note before we get into Noah, I'll get the pleasant shit out of the way, because like I said, this is the Mark Out or Get Out podcast channel live on YouTube. I'm your boy, Mr. Z. Mrs. Z will be joining me for a show sooner than later. Just got to find the time of the day to do it, because you're going to enjoy that one. And then, again, folks, like I said, much love and respect to Big Ugly JD Bishop for helping it out and sharing, because what's coming up in the future, folks, we're going to have the Independent Minute podcast, where I will talk about independent professional wrestling. I'm going to talk about the upcoming event of Realm of Warriors Championship Wrestling at the end of the month. The show at the end of the week of California Championship Wrestling, CCW, taking place in Ceres, California. That is where I'm going to be at with Little Z and Baby Z. We're going to be out there doing our thing. As always, obviously, Lil Z is looking to get his hands on the camera so he can record and do what he does best, but we will be able to see everybody there that we haven't seen in a while, especially the Gator Boys. Gator Boys are going to do some lucha hunting, last time I heard. We'll have to see if it's hunting season for them. But yeah, folks, that's what's going down here. I'm going to come up with Independent Minute. I got a couple interviews in the works for that one. Travis Alexander is Ugly Dojo graduate. I'm looking to have a sit down with him, shoot the shit, talk about it. You know what's going down, where he came from, and where he's headed next. Because he's another one of those unbelievable talented wrestlers in California that needs a shot. Obviously, I'm looking to talk to him. Maybe I'll get a chance to talk to Brandon Humphrey, who's another big name in California. That's another solid talent you need to look on out for. And I don't know if you guys follow my social media, but I had to say it. Someone had to say it, because one of the longest reigning Supreme Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion, the Dark Fox Illumide, has just pretty much changed up all his profile around. And I'm telling you folks, and I've stated this, that man needs a tour. He needs to be everywhere. I don't care where you call him to go. He is going to bring just some unbelievable talent to your brand if you give this man a chance. That is a man that needs it, and I don't see him being in the independents much longer as this goes on, now that the ID system is into play. And I believe I mentioned it not that long ago, Shotzi Blackheart is home. She came back to Oakland last week for a hell of a show for Hood Slam, and I believe she did a GCW stint as well. It was great seeing her out there. Always a fan. But folks, we'll go ahead and get into Noah, because why not? As we had a three-way dance of Alejandro, Black Massaro, and Taguchi going 8 minutes 37 seconds as Alejandro picks up the big win. Team 2000X taking on Passions Rattel. This went 15 minutes as Team 2000 picking up the big win. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. And then your main event of the night is Kiro Kiyomiya, Masa Kojima defeating Nakashima and Tetsuya Endo. 19 minutes 18 seconds. No sign of Travis Alexander this week. Not Travis, Titus Alexander. Excuse me, let me get that right. Titus Alexander. But it's all good. Maybe we'll see him on the next go round, folks. I'm excited. Right into Stardom, folks, because they did have a nice little event going down as we had God's Eye taking FWC. This went 11 minutes 58 seconds as God's Eye picks up the big win. Three-way dance of Suzuki defeating Azuya and Lady C. 6 minutes 20 seconds. Team Hate picking up a big win over Empress Nexus Venus, 10 minutes 11 seconds. Cosmic Angels picking up a big win over Team Stars, 13 minutes 59 seconds. And then Team Hate in the main event defeating Neo Genesis, 18 minutes 58 seconds. Solid stuff coming out of Stardom. As always, folks, like I said, I'm a big fan of Stardom. I'm enjoying everything under the sun Japanese wrestling, and I hope you are as well. We go into Marvelous because we're going to go ahead and let into the main event of the night, folks, because Marvelous had a big event. First Impact. We've had three different matches of Santa Maria defeating Kuriso, Tokyo, Japan. First match went 1 minute 30 seconds. Next match 1 minute 13 seconds. Final match of the night went 5 minutes 54 seconds. Three-way dance of Kohi defeating Robert Martial and Sochi, 6 minutes 58 seconds. Your main event of the night, Masato Tanaka defeating Titus Alexander, 18 minutes 20 seconds. Solid match. I'm loving what Titus is doing out there. I don't know about the rest of y'all folks, but I'm loving the fact that he is out there doing it big as he should. Man, it is great stuff. I'm looking forward to it. This is all going to be very, very great. Big things popping, folks. Big things popping. But we'll go ahead and get into big business leading into the rest of the month, because I normally And I'm going to save this for the new show, but I'll go ahead and break it down since you are all here. But we got some California wrestling going down, folks, as June 14th, CCW takes place. And last but not least, folks, Realm of Warriors, the gates have opened. Summer Heat, Saturday, June 28th, folks. June 28th, that is going to be a hell of a show. I know that word just got out that Matt Riddle is unable to make it. To each their own, how they feel about him. It's still going to be a hell of a show. I'm looking forward to it, folks. It'll be a great, great event. But, folks, I'm telling you, it is definitely heating up. The summer is for sure heating up. I'm looking forward to what's coming down. There might not be a show next week. We'll see how I feel. I got a surgery coming up that's been long overdue and going to get handled. So hopefully I can get a show out beforehand. But if not, folks, just be on the lookout for everything else under the sun. As always, folks, I am your boy, Mr. Z, El Uno Supremo. That's it for me. Off my table. I'll catch you again, folks. Boom. On the rebound.
Walking, I'll keep making deposits. They'll find out they can't stop me, cause they'll learn that I'm a prophet.
Yeah, I'm seeing all red. Got my vision blurry from the anger in my head. I'll never be second best. They gon' learn today what it feels to regret.